What's up guys, this is LarryBoy Fanatic, and today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my top 5 movie ideas for LarryBoy. Have you ever wondered what it would look like if LarryBoy actually had his own movie, like you would go to the theater and see it? Well, I took the liberty of brainstorming some possible ideas for a LarryBoy movie. So here it is, enjoy! Number 5. Fan fiction has tried to explain LarryBoy's origin story for years now, but big idea, we want you to create an origin story. We know that Dave and the Giant Pickle somewhat gave us a start by saying that LarryBoy wanted to dress up as a superhero to feel important and special, but now we want more than that. But please try to shy away from the usual superhero cliches. Don't kill off his parents, don't give him a magic ring, don't say that he was from another planet, and don't say that he was screwed over by scientists that made him indestructible. And no, he's not like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. This would be your chance to give us an original origin story. Show us how LarryBoy has evolved over his years of fighting crime. Show us how he made the conscious decision to update his costume and his set of allies. Show, show, show. Number 4. If you want to remake something, then remake the LarryBoy series. Now, technically, this would be a series and not a movie, unless you want to cram in all the LarryBoy 2D villains into one battle against LarryBoy, then I could see this as a movie. Just leave out Mother Pearl, for the love of God. I mean, the alchemist doesn't need his mom to do his evil bidding. Also, make the stories a lot more interesting and make it CG animation instead of 2D. Number 3. What if the Bad Apple returned? Think about it. She's by far the best villain that LarryBoy has ever fought. And plus, her spider leg turning off the TV at the end of LarryBoy and the Bad Apple, spoilers, suggests that she didn't really die from literally being thrown out of Bumbleberg with her Appley's Funhouse. So why not bring her back, but this time make it a cinematic affair? However, the only downside is that if this theatrical release is treated as a sequel, then people would get lost at what the story is really about and would have to refer to LarryBoy and the Bad Apple to be brought up to speed. Nonetheless, make this separate from LarryBoy and the Bad Apple. But try not to go into remake territory, because with the remakes that we have today, not so good. Number 2. VeggieTales is part of DreamWorks because of their Netflix show VeggieTales in the House. So think about a movie crossover with the Penguins of Madagascar, which also came from DreamWorks with their spin-off movie and their spin-off show. Yeah, I can totally see LarryBoy working with penguins. Well, despite fighting evil penguins not once, but twice. And wouldn't you want these two icons to team up and fight against Dr. Blowhole? That would be amazing. I mean, I can totally see this happening, because why not? These shows are both under DreamWorks. So DreamWorks, make it happen. And finally, for number 1, what if LarryBoy fought all the villains from the original VeggieTales episodes? Now this excludes Motato and Dr. Flurry. Well, Dr. Flurry, you can keep him, I guess. Maybe relegate him to the Bad Apple's dorky assistant or something like that. Anyway, it doesn't matter whether or not you get the original voice actors for these villains, but if there's one voice actor that you must bring back Cynthia West, the voice of the Bad Apple. She did a really awesome job on the voice acting, so it doesn't matter whether the others reprise their roles or get replacements. So now with the voice acting out of the way, here's the scenario. Make it epic. So epic that people will talk about it. Like I said before, the Bad Apple is by far the most intimidating villain of the bunch, so she would do well as a leader for these villains. Now, you know how in The Dark Knight Rises, Bane held the city of Gotham hostage by cutting them off from the rest of the world by blowing up their bridges? Well, I challenge you to find a way for the villains to hold the entire city of Bumbleberg hostage so that they can challenge Larry Boy to an epic battle of good versus evil. This would be the best idea yet, but whatever you do, do not kill off Larry Boy. If you want him to make like a sacrificial move or something, then do it to where you won't upset the purest of Larry Boy fans. But anyway, all three villains teaming up to take on Larry Boy would be something worth seeing. I want to see the Fit from Outer Space, the Rimmerweed, and the Bad Apple go head to head with this superhero. It shouldn't be long to bring people up to speed at what each villain does, seeing that two of them were from half-hour episodes, while the other one was, 45 minutes? I see three stories that can easily be intertwined with each other into one movie. Just think about it. If there are three dilemmas, that means higher stakes for our hero. By the way, please don't have a League of Incredible Vegetables because it didn't work out well the first time and it seemed very unnecessary in VeggieTales in the House. The point is, we need to let people know that Larry Boy shouldn't be underrated or underappreciated any longer. So, for the love of God, give Larry Boy a movie already. You know, I would actually go to the theater to see one of these 5 movie ideas be put into effect. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you liked this video, be sure to click that like button and subscribe. Now, school's going to be starting for me soon, so the best way to get out videos like so far right now is through audio recording, but I'll figure something out. And on that note, this has been the LarryBoy Fanatic, the eyes and plunger ears of the LarryBoy universe. See you guys!